Hey everybody, welcome to Starter Week 15. So this is episode 15, September 15th, 2023 to September 21st, 2023. And basically to start, I know it looks bad on the screen because there's not much that happened on the shop as far as me working on it, but there are some good things, a really good thing that happened actually today on the shop that I'm super happy about, and have two other things that I'm going to be implementing today that I'm super excited to tell you about. That's going to come after the update here. Let me get to the update. So Friday, basically last Friday, I had 8 sales around 12:43. I ended up with about 25 for the day. Spent about 10% of the budget there. I was up about 30% of the budget by the end of the day. I put up 64 new listings. I just went nuts because I wanted to cross 1,500. I did. So I was at 1,536 listings, which is wonderful. I got a big shop going. My competitors are still going though. They're about to cross like 2,000. So I got to get my butt in gear for that. I do have an excuse. It's that I put together like a Shopify print-on-demand course, and I was shooting videos for that basically all week. So I was shooting like 15 videos for the week, and it took a lot of my time to shoot them and edit them and post them and get them in the course portal and all that stuff. My basic plan, like on the other coaching business side, is to have two main courses, one for Shopify, one for Etsy going. The Etsy one's done, it's up and running. The Shopify one is being completed now. Just did the beta run for that, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then I'll be selling both on an ongoing basis going forward. So I know, and it happens where you get distracted, you lose. I didn't lose focus, I just ran out of time because it's a really hectic time of the year too. With I know this is like first world problems, right? But I rent 2 docks at the marina and have to pull the jet skis out. So I got one out to the dealer and back to the house already. It's in the garage, and I got to go back and get the second one out and bring it to the dealer, then bring it back to the garage. So that basically eats up like the bulk of my day because I only have from about 9:30 to approximately 3:30 every day to work because I do drop my kids off and pick them up from school. So I know that's first world problems, and yeah, oh boo-hoo, poor you, but it does sidetrack you. And so between that and my course that I'm still shooting, and I still have like probably 50 more videos, 60 more videos to shoot on the course, it eats into my time quite a bit, but that's okay. Let's get into the stats. So for the last 7 days, see what we did. So we'll go from the basically 15th to 21st. There we go. 15. Fix this one. 15 to 21st. There, that's 7 days. So I had 188 orders, 10.8% conversion rate, $159.11. Revenue, wonderful, right? Well, yes and no. I mean, it's wonderful that if you look down on the bottom, I mean, Etsy's starting to bring 58% of the visits, and I'm bringing 42%, but I'm still spending like a lot on ads because I'm trying to compete with this one competitor they're doing now 600-700 sales a day, and they're basically blowing me out of the water as far as daily sales go. So I'm trying to catch them, and I'm trying to compete with them as hard as I can, and that means I got to spend money to make money, and I understand that. So let's go to our ad side. Go to marketing and then Etsy ads, and I'll show you the ads for the week, which is right here, 15th to 21st. So I spent $245, which made, what was it, $159, spent $245. So like I'm losing money, right? But if you look at that, I got 99 orders from ads, and I had 188 orders overall, which means that if I weren't doing a challenge, I wouldn't be this aggressive. But I'll show you on the calculator here. So I had 188 sales divided by 7. That's 26 per day, okay? But 188 minus 99, I actually had 89 sales from organic for the week, which is about 13 sales per day, just strictly organic from Etsy. So what I'm saying is I could just shut my ads off right now and let that organic pick up the pace, but but I feel like my ads are boosting me and getting me the organic sales, even though on paper it looks bad, right? Like, oh, you're losing money, you're losing money. Well, I understand what I'm doing. I'm like trying to inject some velocity into the speed of this whole store to get it up and running quicker. If I weren't doing this publicly, I would probably reduce my ad spend a little bit just and let it go, because I know, a year from now I'm going to be fine. But I also know I can accelerate it, and there's a lot of things that I can do, which I'll get to in a second, that can really switch this around to positive weeks instead of negative weeks. And I know there's one tweak I could do alone that will do it, but there's a reason I'm not doing it yet, and I'll talk about that in a second. So let's go back to stats, and let's go to all-time now. All-time. We are at 563 orders, 8.1% conversion rate, just about 7,000 visits, and $570.77 in revenue. So that 563 on the order side, that's basically what one of my main competitors is doing per day. And I'm like, that's what I want. That's my total after like week 15 though. So I need to keep doing what I'm doing so that I can then reduce my ad spend and keep my sales going. Right now, the biggest news that I have, just the most gigantic thing that happened, and the reason I think I was negative for so long, is this right here. So Etsy basically had me in a payment reserve since day one. When you're in a payment reserve, it's a huge red flag on your account. And I consider the payment reserve now as Etsy's probation period, where they are not going to give you the sales that they would give normally, and they're just not going to do any favors for you, because they're waiting to see if your shop is legit. They're waiting to see if you're going to stick it out. They're waiting to see if your orders go through. They're waiting to see how good your reviews are. They're waiting to see everything, and they're watching you. So they'll allow you to open the shop, but as soon as you get your first sale, they even say this in their terms of service, as soon as you get your first sale, you're going into a payment reserve now. So my competitors, I don't think they had to go through this, which is why they got to where they are a little bit quicker than me. But all of us now, we're going to go through this. They're going to slap us with a payment reserve. So from Etsy's perspective, and I have a whole video on the payment reserve too on my channel. Type in Etsy payment reserve into the search into my channel. You'll find my video. I talk about all these reasons, but Etsy, it deals with a lot of fraud and a lot of fake accounts and a lot of people stealing from their buyers. So they'll put up listings, take the order, cash it out, and then they won't actually deliver. So the way Etsy is combating that is with this 90-day payment reserve, which absolutely sucks. It's 3 months of crap, and it slows down your shop big time. And then they will throttle the traffic to your shop. So they won't give you the normal Etsy traffic. They'll give you a little taste, like a little small taste every day. They want to see if you're going to stick it out. I have stuck it out now. This is gone from my shop. I expect really big things from my shop going forward just because of this alone. So the second thing, besides the payment reserve, the second thing that's happening is I'm launching a membership for my shop. And that alone is going to give me a just whole ton of recurring revenue, which I am so freaking excited about. I cannot wait. I'm actually working on the membership delivery system right now, and it's going to be awesome. Etsy is going to be used to funnel. Etsy is like the front end of my sales funnel. So I'm going to be taking people from Etsy into my membership, where they will get X amount of my digital files every month, delivered like basically automatically to them. So there's two type of memberships that you can run. There's the evergreen run one, which just says if you join today, you get X amount, and then 30 days from today you get another set of files, and then 30 days from that day you get another set. So every 30 days you're going to be delivered automatically like a set of files. The other one is the fixed date membership, which I kind of like a little bit more, because it allows for you to take into account the seasonality of your files. So if you have a shop where, say, back to school is coming up and you want to get a bunch of back to school files up there, that's fine. Or Halloween, or Thanksgiving or Christmas or St. Patrick's Day or Mother's Day or Father's Day or Valentine's Day, all those holidays that you can take advantage of if you have a fixed date membership and it makes sense for you to have a fixed date membership. That's another way to do it. So my goal, even now, when you look at my shop and you go, oh, this guy sucks, he's just losing money, he doesn't know what he's doing, it's all part of the master plan. So yeah, to start, it blows, it's not fun, but you hit a turning point, and the first milestone, the first turning point is when they get rid of that dumb, annoying payment reserve. That's the first milestone. The second one is when you have the ability now to launch a membership, because you're starting to get consistent sales and everything. Now you can funnel people. You'll get sales on your shop too, and I can turn those profitable. If I just raise my prices, I would be profitable tomorrow. Okay, but I'm not doing that yet because I want to compete with this big competitor, and I'm basically pricing things the same as them so that people can see no difference between us, except that they have, I don't know, 10,000 times more sales than me. But I'm excited. That's the key. So if you've been watching this from day one and you're thinking, Will, you're horrible at this, you don't know what you're doing, wrong. And I'm about to prove you all very, very wrong. And there are things that I could do. Like I said, I could turn this profitable in the snap of a finger, but I'm not going to do it yet because I have a long-term plan. I have a long-term goal. I have a long-term system and blueprint that I'm following in order to get this shop up to like making me, 100,000 a year, 120,000 a year, basically on autopilot once it's all set up. So the work initially sucks. It's hard. It's difficult. Keeping with it is really hard. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But believe me, it is worth it in the end. When this shop is just cranking out sale after sale after sale, and even if I'm running ads and they're still profitable, even if I turn off ads, it's still profitable, it's a good thing. So there's nothing but potential for this right now. We're starting to get noticed by Etsy. We survived the probation period. That alone is reason enough to have a friggin' party. But now there are more things that I'm implementing that are just going to kick some serious butt. And this shop will get to the point where it'll be probably one of my best producing shops, I would say, because it boils down to one very key factor, and that is accountability. If I weren't accountable to you listening to me right now, I probably wouldn't be doing the shop the way I'm doing it. I would be a little more conservative, and there may even be weeks where I took a lot of time off and didn't do the thing on the shop because honestly, I get bored with things, and being accountable to you guys that are listening, it keeps my ADHD in check, so I can actually go and finish this project and know, like, a year from now when I'm doing this update, you're going to be blown away, and you're going to go, how the hell did he do that? And then you can go back to the first episode, and you can say, oh, wow, well, that first part sucked, but holy cow, it kicked butt after that. You'll see. I can't wait for you guys to experience that with me. It is a wonderful thing, and it's coming. This payment reserve lift it just made my day. And I knew it was coming. I thought it would have been yesterday, but it's today. I'm super excited to go forward with this. The sky is the limit, and you're going to be right on this journey with me. So comment below if your shop is in a payment reserve, and if you're getting a little distracted, if you're getting a little not happy with your performance, not happy with your results, let me know in the comments, and let's help each other out. Let's boost each other up, keep it positive, and let's keep going. We'll see you in the next update. Have a great week.